Hello, and welcome back to the Dokkan battle video. As you guys already know and already see, it is time. Gogeta and Janemba's EZAs are live in-game. We will be taking a very minor sneak peek at EZA LR Janemba in this video, if he ever shows up, that is. He might not, he might. Who knows? I don't. It's just whether or not the game says he will, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But we're going to go through this EZA event here. Now, he is weak, of course, to movie bosses, as you can see here. Or if you watched the Janemba video right before this, you would also know that as well. Right? Gogeta is stupidly good. Stupidly good. He is so goddamn good, it makes me laugh. And that makes me very happy. Right? So, how they work now is they become very, very tanky their first turn. Right, they have 60% damage reduction. I think they have guard as well their first turn or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's been a while since I've read their deals. So the point being, they have 60% damage reduction on their first turn in base. They are now stacking in base, right? If you collect a rainbow keys here, they get an additional super attack, right? All the goods. They are now guaranteed rainbow orb changing as well, so that's also fire, right? The biggest change is in Gogeta. Because a lot of people's complaints with Gogeta when he came out initially was that he didn't feel that much better than a unit that came out over a year before him in the boy Super Vegito, right? That was a lot of people's biggest complaints. They were like, okay, he is good, but it feels like he was supposed to come out alongside Super Vegito, which was a year before. Because, like, essentially all Gogeta did was he just did like one, maybe a second super attack, right? That was either super effective against all types or a crit, and that was pretty much it. And then he had his nullification, and he had a shorter scouter, right? So people were like, it doesn't feel that crazy. What they instead did was now when he comes out, Gogeta has 80% damage reduction for 5 goddamn turns, which is the exact length of his scouter, by the way. He now has dodge if a super attack is ever aimed at him. He is now basically triple super, triple critting guaranteed. So he is now stupidly broken. Just ridiculous. He's just crazy. Absolutely insane. I have literally no complaints with this entire kit. I struggle to find something that I can complain about. What more do you want out of an EZA LR, right? Like, this is like, it's one thing if you weren't going to say, oh, I kind of expected more if it was like a brand new, like, summonable LR, right? That, like if this guy was into Broly, right? Into LR Broly. Like, you can kind of nitpick into LR Broly and be like, oh, I wish this was the thing here, this, that, blah, 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 right? You can do that, and you'd probably be valid, because this is a new summonable character that they're asking you to, spend your money on. Gogeta has been out for years. So this is a guy who's been out for an insanely long time that just got buffed. That's all he did. He just got buffed. That's literally it. And they made him stupid. And that is like all you can really ask for. They took a unit that was incredibly old, incredibly bad, and juiced them to the fucking moon. And I cannot be happier because he's one of my favorite units ever. His animations are still pretty good. His 12-key transformed is kind of weird looking, I won't lie. But everything else is amazing. His OST's fire. He's just beautiful. Love him very much. And it makes me very happy that his card is now insanely strong. Very, very happy about that. They did drop with memorial battles for both of them. Both the stages apparently are hard. From the stats I looked at, they look a little challenging. We're not going to do them tonight. I'm going to do them when I wake up in the morning. And probably before or after the Kale video, I have no idea. But that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna, just have a good time. Because that's what things are for. I can actually make a showcase video on these guys. Because I finally got Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. It took me a very long time, so I'm really happy about that. Let's go ahead and let's just show him off. He's not even gonna get an 18 key here, but it doesn't really matter. Gogeta's Janemba super attack effects are pretty much the same thing. Right, so it doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that he is now no longer slot restricted. His stats might not look pretty high, but remember, he has to build up a bunch, right? And we're not on a full 200% team. So that's like, just keep that in mind. He'll start ramping up very quickly once he starts getting a bunch of attacks in. The best part about him is that he's no longer slot restricted, like at all. So he just becomes like a lot better once he's fully built up. He can just sit in slot 1, build up completely, and be completely fine. Remember that not only does Janemba have his Ki Blast nullification, but now he also has the same mechanic that Gogeta has. Both of them have the same thing, where if they are targeted by a super attack, they will then get 50% dodge chance. It should proc the second the super attack is aimed at them in the turn. It should work like that, because that's how Cell Max works, right? At least that's what I would assume. I haven't tested it enough to know, but I'm sure somebody could probably tell me if that works like that. And if it doesn't, oh well, it's still gonna be pretty damn strong, like regardless. So it's a pretty good mechanic, especially if the super attack that gets aimed at them for both of them, like I mean here, is the ones that they can counter or nullify, right? Because Janemba's, his is a Ki Blast. There's so many Ki Blast counters, like Ki Blast super attacks in the game. Gogeta has a bit of an issue, right? Because his is a melee super, right? But the only way he can nullify is if he 18 keys first, and then it'll nullify. And the problem is, pretty much every single melee super attack boss that's in the game right now attacks first. So you're like never gonna see that unless they introduce new fights that allow for that. But it is something that he does have in his pocket, and he is still gonna get the 50% dodge chance if he gets aimed with any other kind of super attack, or before he supers. So that's still pretty good. Would it have been nice if they just removed the type of super it has to be? Yeah, it would have. Did they? No. No, they did not. But it's okay. It's okay. Because they're both still really crazy. Like, really, really crazy. It makes me very happy. It really does. Because both of them are so goddamn cool. Their animations are fire, their OSTs are fire. Wow, you actually take damage in the EZA event. That's crazy. 8 million, by the way. Remember that a certain Twitter user said that this unit was barely better than AGL Vegito Blue. And worse than sub-EZA characters, by the way. Just gonna point that out here. Just wanna make that known, right? That was a thing that was said before this guy came out. He's ridiculous. He's stupidly crazy. I just want that to be put out in the world for everyone to know that Janemba is very good. Don't let the swagginess of Gogeta overshadow the fact that Janemba is really damn good too, right? I get it. Everyone is probably more excited about like Gogeta being insane, which he is. He's like probably like one of the best units in the entire game. But Janemba's up there. That he's up there. I don't know where he is, but he's way up there. I'll tell you what. Oh, this is awful. Y'all think Bojack lives this? I think so. We're gonna have to hope so. I believe in you, Bojack. Yeah, Bojackis. He's literally only here because he's int. Oh yeah, he's fine. Big Bojack hours. What the hell? 9 million. Okay, fair enough. Did not expect Bojack to be doing that much damage. Good for Bojack. Huh, okay. Has anyone used Stellar Bojack on this team? Just to see him out? I don't think so. His EZA is only 2 years old, right? I guess he's a lot better than I thought. Good for Bojack. We stand a pirate. Huh, okay. Not that I can really make use out of him, but... So again, I don't have Tech Broly or Int Broly. No, probably not Int Broly probably wouldn't do him very good. Probably just be Tech Broly. Tech Broly is the one that is really good for pretty much every single movie boss character. Because he's a slot 1 unit that has 200% movie boss lead. That's like the main thing. The main draw, the main joys of running this man. Well, we should be good here. Should be over. I don't see Gogeta living any of this. Yeah, Banji's dead. He's out of here. Bye-bye, Gogeta. See you later. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let me know how you guys feel about Gogeta in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.